and take accountability for the ways that we perpetuate racism.
All right, let's check in now with our good friend Erin Elmore. She's an attorney and a Turning Point USA contributor. Also with us is Matthew Foldy from the Washington Free Beacon. Great to see you, Matt. Great to see you as well, Erin. Let's talk about this a little bit. First, your reaction, Erin, to the father there talking about critical race theory. I can't get enough of these videos.
I mean, they are quite frequent these days, and it's really great to see a father standing up for his children. Many of our children have been out of school because of COVID for a year. They are falling behind on basic math skills, science, reading, human interaction, yet these woke, in air quotes, parents are shoving things like critical race theory down our children's throats when all they need is the basic fundamentals of education. And I'm glad to see that this is backfiring. I'm glad to see parents of all races, creeds, and colors standing up for their children, because this is wrong. This has gone too far, and saying that it's a white versus black issue just creates more racism, not less.
Yeah, Matthew, the passion from these parents, it continues to increase. And I think the more this happens, the more these videos will be shared. And the reaction from the left is so interesting, because if you listen to them, it's just, oh, these are just Republican consultants and GOP pundits who are advocating against critical race theory. The other thing you hear a lot too, Matthew, is that, oh, well, if you look in the curriculum, there is no such thing as CRT. You won't find any reference to critical race theory in any of these curriculums, but we do see how it is kind of woven in the diversity and equity training, the certain books, school board recall effort in Loudoun County, Virginia. And there's a quote in there where they say, Pryor was portrayed as a father first. I don't know Ian Pryor, but I know he's fighting very hard against critical race theory, Erin. And I know there are a lot of parents out there, regardless of their politics, that would be deeply offended as being characterized like that, portrayed as a father first. I'm pretty sure Ian Pryor, based on what I've seen, is a father first. Forget about his political background.
First and foremost, we who have children are parents, and that is our primary goal, to be parents and take care of our children and make sure that they are growing up and being educated in a proper environment. This is really sick that the mainstream media is gaslighting the American people, quite honestly. And honestly, I tell everyone out there who's watching, please, you don't even have to be a mom or a dad or a parent of any way. Run for school board. Get involved in your community. Conservatives need to have a seat at the table, because for so long, the Democrats have really cultivated an environment where they rule the roost in terms of these school boards. We all need to run for school board or city council so we can effectuate change on a local level, because that's where the change needs to happen. That's where it starts.
These are heroes, people who are willing to put their neck on the line for these school board races, but we do see people standing up. Conversation that we have, Newsmax Kendi, what he wants us to see first is race, first and foremost. It's all about race. We cannot have a conversation until, as white people, we first put all our sins out on the table with a guy like him. That's what he wants to happen first. Before anything else can happen, it has to be about race first.
Everything is about race, because race is extremely profitable right now, and it's the hot topic du jour. Pretty soon, as we know, it's going to be climate change. They're going to be pushing that on us. We heard those leaked Project Veritas tapes from, I believe, CNN. But right now, this is the hot topic, and this is what's making people money. And by the way, I have not been invited to the Aspen Ideas Festival either, but I was in Aspen recently, and it is a truly insufferable place with insufferable people pushing insufferable ideas. So if that helps anything, which I'm sure it doesn't. But yeah, right now, race is just the topic du jour in America, and they're beating this drum that everyone is racist. If you're white, you are bad. If you are black, you are good. And that does not cultivate conversation. That does not cultivate ideas. That does not cultivate diversity. All it does is create more racism.
Matt, what's also a lot, driving a lot of this are white progressives. They are the ones pushing not just, the intellectuals like Newsmax Kendi, but it's also a lot of white intellectuals that are pushing this stuff. Okay, it is time for the weekly meme team. The summer solstice just 2 days away, so this week it is the summer edition. More specifically, the White Boy Summer Edition. What is White Boy Summer? Who really knows? Meme teamer Dr. Richard Harambe sent me a picture of myself in these sunglasses welcoming me to WBS. We were intrigued, but considering the current racial tension in America today, we had to investigate. And by investigate, we mean typing what is White Boy Summer into Google. And according to dictionary.com, White Boy Summer is a phrase created by the son of actor Tom Hanks. His name is Chet Hanks. He's a rapper and an actor, described the vibe this way, quote, nothing but good vibes. To our meme teamers, Host of Stacy in the Right on Sirius XM, co-chair of Project 21, Stacy Washington. Also back with us, Erin Elmore and Matthew Foley from the Washington Free Beacon as well. Thank you all for staying with us. All right, let's talk about y'all's memes. Erin, first to you. This one's kind of personal. What have you done to me here, Erin?
This is an Emma Mitchum original. Thank you, Emma. So down there we have the Bachman warbler, named after a man named John Bachman. No relation to you, of course. But now, according to NPR and other news sources, bird watching is racist because this man may or may not have been racist. We canceled Dr. Seuss. We canceled Land O'Lakes. The Cleveland Indians. Everything is canceled. Another critter to add to the list is our dear Bachman warbler. Oh, don't forget about Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, so there was a guy named John Bachman who was a Lutheran minister in South Carolina in the 1840s. And look forward to another meme week next Friday. Stacy, Erin, Matthew, thanks so much, guys.
Happy Juneteenth, everyone.
All right, happy Juneteenth indeed. Still ahead.